Before there was Outpour and Richard Porter, it was Dwop in LA. Now, they might not be as popular due to there being no movies about these individuals, but they deserve a movie because every day they was running their movie. You know, they had motion going on back in the day. And you know, they was the biggest trendsetters. Now, and all the stuff you see hustlers do in the 80s, 90s, and even in today's time started from them. But their lives was like a movie. We all talk about Frank Matthews, Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas. You know, they used to handle their business as grown men. But the difference with Dwop is that he was one of the richest kids to ever do it. I mean, believe it or not, he and his crew would count $200,000 after a day of hustling. In today's time, only 18% of America see $100,000 a year. So imagine a low percentage for $200,000. His crew counted that in one day. At the end of the day, their hands will be literally black from touching so much of that dirty money. Counting all that money will be the least favorite part. They would spend hours in one room just counting money. Eventually, they would cop a money machine. They had an apartment room just for the $1 bills. Now, the bills were wall to wall, and Dwop didn't know how many singles they had in that room. He claimed he stopped counting at $100,000. Now, he would let his brothers take how many singles they wanted from the room just to go shopping. Now, speaking of trendsetters, when it came to barbers, he always liked to stay fresh, just like we all. And he was very pressed for time because, you know, there was money to be made, and there's lots of it to get. Haircuts was going for $8 during that time. He would pay his barbers $100. Now, I'll pay $80 like every 2 weeks, so $100 like 30, 40 years ago was insane. Now, that barber had to cut over 13 heads to see that, but Dwop would have his barber come to the block, so he would be out there pitching while getting his hair cut. After that, it became a thing, and all the hustlers were doing it. So you had this young boy that was just setting trends that had the old heads following what he was doing.